Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jimmy, and today I want to talk about the camera that brought me into the Micro Four Third system, the OM System OM5. I'm going to share why I love using this camera for my travel and landscape photography, and stay until the end and I'll share some tips and tricks for you that I cannot live without. As the feature says on the camera, size does matter. This camera is so compact and it's so easy to carry around day to day. And I barely no longer care about the weather because the camera is weather sealed, and if you pair it with a pro lens that is also weather sealed, it's pretty much the perfect combo. It's just fun. I mean, photography should be fun, right? And this camera makes me have fun, so it kind of makes the whole package, you know? The features of the OM5 is incredible. The IBIS lets me shoot up to 1 second before I start getting blurry photos. I've heard people managing up to 4 seconds before getting blurry photos, but I'm not that steady on my hands. Hopefully you can actually see the demonstration here as well, that I'm shaking the camera quite well, and it's pretty stable. Also, there's a nude beach over here. I don't think I will go there and photograph. We also have high-res mode with 2 different settings, the 50 megapixels handheld mode, and we also have the 80 megapixel tripod mode. And how it works is basically the camera shifts the sensor and takes multiple shots and then combine them all to one single high-resolution image. The camera also has HDR function, which can take up to 7 photos with 2 stops in exposure differential, making shooting in bright daylight or whenever you want to just a breeze. And aside of HDR, the camera also has built-in bracketing modes such as focusing bracketing and exposure bracketing. When I was out recording that video, I forgot to do one little feature, and that's the video on this camera. It's amazing, to be honest, and if I wouldn't be using my DJI Osmo Action 4, one of these would definitely be it. The audio is perhaps not the best, but this is the audio in, well, my living room. It's a lot of books and stuff, but it's a little bit empty as well. It's a little bit echoey, so bear with me. But yeah, I think camera is fantastic for videoing as well. So I want to talk about one more feature before we go into the tips and tricks, and that's Live ND. And Live ND is just a filter that you apply in the camera up to 4 stops, so you can get the silky smooth water or silky smooth sky. So, you know, just calming down the movement of your scene. So currently the sun is going up pretty much behind us, and the coast is over here. I didn't think this through. So I'm going to find a little bit of a composition that works. We actually have some movement in the water as well this morning, so that's perfect. So yeah, I'm going to wait a little bit until I have more light. Here's the shot. I promised you a few tips and tricks to set up your camera in the beginning, didn't I? And don't worry, in the future I will have a full setup guide on my camera as well. So the first thing I want to show you is how to switch this on and off button to the back lever over here. So how you do it is basically going menu, we're going down to the cogwheel over here, go down to B, function lever / power level, change this from function down to power 1. That way you can turn off and on the camera with your thumb, making it easier to hold it with just one hand and operate it with just one hand. So the second thing I want to show you is back button focusing. And how you do this is pressing that button and the camera will focus. That way you don't have to recompose every time you take a shot. So how you do it is going menu, we're going to A1, cogwheel A1, AEL, AFL, and we change SAF mode 3, continuous autofocus mode 4, manual focus mode 3, Stora AF is mode 3 as well, and then the halfway autofocus in operative, because if this is still enabled, like so, it will still take focus when you half press the trigger. So the last tip I want to give you is definitely my favorite. So when you're in manual focusing, you go for composition, you turn your focus ring and you get this focus peaking, like this. You can actually have that in autofocus as well. And this is how you do it. You go into the super control menu, pressing the OK button. You go down to the cogwheel down on the right, press upwards 2 times until you have this button selected, which is that button. And I have this button set. You don't need to have it there, but I have it there because I can reach it with my ring finger. So after I focus on something, I can press it and I get the focus peaking, seeing what's in focus or not. So again, you just press the OK button, you go down to the cogwheel and you choose this button and you set the peaking. That's all you got to do. So now when you take the composition, you focus on something, you press that with your ring finger and you will see what's in focus or not. In conclusion, the OM System OM5 has been a game changing for my travel and landscape photography. The size, the features and overall fun factor of this camera makes it just perfect for me. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and press the subscribe button for more photography tips and adventures. Don't forget to hit the bell icon as well so you never miss an upload. Also, if you have any questions about the OM5, leave them down in the comments down below and I will try to answer them as good as I can. But until next time, have a good day or evening whenever you're watching this. Out.